Hi everyone. Nice to see you all. I'm glad you could all join me for another YouTube lesson. We haven't had many lessons lately because of all the holidays we've been having, but we're back to a full week this week. So we have online class today, and then we're going to have one tomorrow. I'm actually going to tell you a little about tomorrow's lesson at the end of our lesson here. 'Cause I think we're going to have another one-on-one cacao lesson. Okay, so I'll give you some more information about that. So, today is what is the day today? It's Thursday. All right, and what is today's date? It's Thursday, October 15th. Nice, I wrote all that down. Yeah, we were talking last week about holidays and special days and stuff, your birthdays, and dates. Okay. And there was a little homework activity. I hope you all finished. And we're going to do some more of that today. So I just wanted to kind of cover some more things about that. So, I think we talked about our birthdays. I think I told you my birthday is May 20th. That's when we changed the numbers. We changed from 20 to 20th. And I'll write those down soon, but yeah. And I think I said on your passport, on some documents, there'll be a thing about your date of birth. And that is when you say your birthday as well as the year. So my birthday is May 20th. My date of birth is May 20th, 1977. So if we're talking about today's date, we say the day of the week, Thursday, October 15th. But if it's something like your date of birth, then we don't need the day of the week. You need to say the year. And in English, we usually say the year at the end. So my date of birth is May, that's the month, 20th, the date of the month that it falls on, 1977, the year. Okay. So yeah, today's date, we say it's Thursday, October 15th. Okay. So if we look up I might ask you, there's going to be a little homework assignment with this, a little bit longer than last week's, which will be asking you some more of these types of questions about holidays. And actually, I don't know the answer to this one, but there's one of the questions is, when is the next Children's Day? Okay. Now, Children's Day, maybe we all know, is on May 5th, right? If I'm asking when the next one is, maybe I also want to know the day of the week. So you should answer, it's on, I didn't look this up, so I actually don't know. You're going to have to tell me. But you would say it's on, and then put the day of the week, May 5th. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, May 5th. I don't know. You're gonna have to look that up. When is the next Chuseok? The next Chuseok, I know it's September 21st. Again, I don't know the day of the week, so you should try to tell me the day of the week. Yeah, so these numbers, we change numbers to ordinal numbers. Just to kind of go over it quickly again. 1 we change to first. 2 is second. 3 is third. 4 is fourth. 5 is fifth. 6 is sixth. 7 is seventh. 8 is eighth. 9 is ninth. 10 is 10th. Pretty easy. And as I think I said last time, in most cases it's just with th at the end. Okay. Numbers, most numbers, not all, but most numbers ending with 1 have st. First, 21st, 31st. 2 end with nd. Second, 22nd, 32nd. And 3 end with rd. Third, 23rd, 33rd. 11, 12, and 13, though, we change to 11th, 12th, 13th. Now, because we're talking about like the calendar, the highest you might get up to using is 31st. So like Halloween is on October 31st. Higher than that, it's not as common to use them. There are some cases, but now we don't just use these types of numbers, ordinal numbers, for talking about dates and holidays and birthdays and stuff. We also use them for sports. What we call the sports standings. Or sometimes called the tables. It depends on the country. But in North America, the term standings is much more common. The term tables is used in the UK. So what's a sport that many people in this country enjoy? Well, I think it's probably the most popular is baseball. And I've got the current Korea baseball standings here. Okay, so if you're talking about the different teams, you might ask, oh, so how are the NC Dinos doing? You say they're in first place. They're in first. The KT Wiz, wow. Usually the KT Wiz are down around here, down around the bottom, but this year they're doing well. They are in second. The LG Twins are in third. The Doosan Bears are in fourth. Kiwoom Heroes, actually my team. I don't really like baseball that much. I think it's kind of boring sometimes, but I liked the Nixon Heroes before. They're in fifth. The Lotte Giants are in sixth. The Kia Tigers are in seventh. Sorry, maybe a lot of you are Kia Tigers fans. Maybe next year. Samsung Lions are in eighth. SK Wyverns are in ninth. And the Hanwha Eagles. It seems like they're always down here. Yeah, it's always like KT and Hanwha, always down at the bottom. They're in 10th. You can also say, because Hanwha is down there at the bottom, the very bottom, we can also say their Hanwha is in last place. Hanwha is in last place. NC's in first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place, sixth place, seventh place, eighth place, ninth place, 10th place, or last place. The bottom team is in last. Yeah, it's always Hanwha, isn't it? Weird. Okay, so so when you're talking about future the holidays, I said about like next Children's Day, next Chuseok and stuff. You're talking about future. What about talking about things you did in the past? When was the last time you did something? With COVID, or Corona, there's not as much chance to do things like we used to. Taking a trip isn't as common. Maybe you used to enjoy traveling? I did. Yeah, I want to go traveling again. I'll be excited to go traveling next time I get the chance. So, how about a question like this? When was the last time you visited Jeju-do? So it depends on when. Maybe most of you have been to Jeju-do. Maybe all of you. I don't know. But in my case, I would say 3 years ago. And yeah, you use either the words last or ago when talking about maybe the last time you did various things. When was the last time I went to see a movie? I might say last year. You use last only if it's the most recent. When did you last have chicken? I can say last week. Last year, last month, last summer, last year. Okay. We use ago when you have to kind of count. It's more than one. It's more than just the last. You can say a year ago, but I usually say just last year. I don't usually say 1 year ago or a year ago. I'll just say last year. But yeah, we use ago when it's more than one. When did you last visit Gwangju? In my case, that might be 3 weeks ago, I think. Went to Gwangju. When did I last go to the sea? And that might be 2 months ago. Okay. When did I last visit, go on a trip? That would be 8 months ago. I went to Guam. Oh, maybe it was 9 months ago now. 8 or 9 months ago. I can't really remember. So yeah, if it's more than one, then try to use ago. 2 years ago, 5 weeks ago, 7 years ago. But if it's the most recent, you can use last. Last week, last month, last year, last summer. Okay, there's going to be some questions about that. Okay. What else? I got to cover some other things, I think. Oh, yes, one more. So, when talking about days of the week and dates, holidays and things, Um, um, yeah, when talking about special days, holidays, birthdays, different things, you have to use the preposition on. Halloween is on October 31st. Okay. My birthday is on May 20th. Okay. Our first class of the week is on Thursday. You use the preposition on when talking about days of the week and dates. I always go to a cafe with my wife on Saturdays. Now, two other ones that are commonly used when also talking about other time periods. We use at, A-T, when talking about times of the day. Yeah, just different times of the day. Our class starts at 4:10 p.m. Okay. Yeah, so use at just for talking about like times, different times of the day. That can include also those times of the day that have special words. Those are 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. It's a different color. Yes, do you know the special words for 12 p.m. and 12 a.m.? "12 p.m. is noon, like lunchtime. 12 a.m. is midnight. I think oftentimes Koreans mix up p.m. and a.m. for 12. I think a lot of times Koreans think that, you know, you have 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m. 아니거든. No, it's 12, it's 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. It makes more sense when it's the 24-hour clock because then you have it as 0. It starts again. So it's a new day, so it's at 0. Yeah, 12 p.m., so it's again 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. is noon. That's why after that time is afternoon. Did I tell you my stupid Korean joke? English Korean joke, kind of silly. I gotta. My leg is hurting. I'm sitting on the floor. Okay. I have a joke. In Korea, why does it only snow in the morning? It's just a joke. It's not real. In Korea, why does it only snow in the morning? Because the rest of the day is after noon. So, yeah. Yes, you use at when talking about different times of the day, including the terms at noon. Let's meet for lunch at noon. I should go to bed at midnight. Actually, in my case, I go to bed before midnight. Usually 10 or 11 p.m. I go to bed. So yeah, you use at when talking about times of the day. Then there's also in, and in has the most different ones. There's more of them. For in, that's when we talk about years. I first came to Korea in 2006. Or I started working at Dongshin Day in 2010. Okay. You use in when talking about months of the year. I like to take a trip in August. You can also, similarly, almost the same, you can almost use the same sentence. Seasons. Again, I could say I like to take a trip in the summer. In. One where it can be a little more confusing, however, is time periods of the day. We sometimes use in for time periods of the day. Morning, afternoon, evening. Let's meet in the evening. I like to get up early in the morning. Okay. So, yeah, so again, at we use for times of the day. In is used for years, months, seasons, time periods. There's some other ones too, but those are maybe the most useful, the most important. And then on is for days of the week, holidays, and dates. Okay? Okay, so I think that's all the instruction I've got. As I said, there's a short, like a 2-page assignment that I'd like you to do. Now tomorrow, we're going to have a little, very short speaking activity. We haven't done one for a little while, and we're getting close to the midterm time. I'm just planning your midterm right now, and so yeah, still trying to think about it and planning it. But I would like us to do at least one more speaking activity before midterms. Your midterm is just a writing test. It's not a speaking test. Your speaking exam will be your final. Sorry, I'm very tall, and it can hurt my feet to be sitting in one position. Anyway. So tomorrow there's going to be just a short Q&A. It'll be just like the last speaking activity. Call me on Kakao Talk. We'll have this, like maybe start a little bit early, like maybe starting at 11 a.m. through to 1 p.m. And I want you to call me, and we'll just talk for just a couple minutes. I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and they'll be related to what we did, what we're doing today, and what we did last week, in my lesson last week, and some of the stuff in the homework. So I'll just be asking you some questions about holidays. Maybe I'll ask you when your birthday is. Just some stuff like that. Okay. I might ask you about the last time you did some things. When was the last time you took a trip, saw a movie, drank beer, ate ice cream? So, yeah, that will be tomorrow. I am going to post a short thing about that before our class starts tomorrow morning. But yeah. Good? Okay. So that'll be all for today. And so I'm looking forward to speaking to all of you tomorrow. Oh, last thing, promise. To get attendance check, a Chuseok check. For most of our YouTube lessons like this, regular YouTube lessons, I don't really care too much. I give you Chuseok check. But for the speaking activities, you have to call me to get an attendance or Chuseok check. Okay? If you don't call me, I will not give you attendance check for tomorrow. Okay? This is your warning. So please call me. Okay, so I will talk to you tomorrow then. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.